Hello and welcome to another episode of Building a Scamp. What's a scamp, you might ask? This is a scamp. It's a John Welsford designed wooden sailing dinghy. So today's episode is all about the front deck, getting the supports sanded down and sealed with epoxy, getting the inside of the front section painted, getting the front deck dry fit, aligned and everything, and then finally gluing it down. Well, the gluing seemed to go pretty well. Feels very solid. I think this might have been a bit of overkill, but hey, what are you gonna do? What you doing, little fella? Better get off, otherwise you're gonna get sanded off. Well, I finished sanding this down for now. Nice and smooth here. I'm going to try and dry fit the deck. Here's some deck. I discovered something. See, I've got the deck clamped on here, and the starboard side deck piece is scarfed together, which you might remember from an ancient video. My very first scarf joint ever. Hopefully it holds up. But when we get to the port side, oh, what's going on here? I can't for the life of me find the port side rear part of the side deck anywhere in my big pile of wood. And I think maybe that I neglected to make one. Either way, I have to make a new one now. Just gonna get this piece here and lay some wood underneath it. I have some scrap wood left, which should do the trick. And trace it so that I can get sort of an exact copy of that one. Then I can put everything back down and mark out where I want to cut these pieces here to join directly onto here. I think I'm going to try and get away with not doing a scarf joint here. If I just butt those up together, there's not much bend. I think I can get away with doing a backing plate that fits in here between the gunnel and the carlin, and since they will both be clamped, screwed and glued down to the carlin and gunnel, I think that should be fine. So I can get away with not doing more scarf joints. Yay, which is what I want to get away with because they're a pain in the butt. So. So this bow section here is ready for paint. I've epoxied all these new bits here on the underside and everything. So they're all sealed. Everything in here is sealed. I've dusted it down, vacuumed out all the dust, and gone over it with a wet cloth to pick up any loose dust. And it should be about as clean as can be. If I have any paint left over, I'll start painting in here as well. put this in here before this deck goes on, because otherwise it'll be bloody impossible to get to. Clean up duty.
I'm never quite sure how to seal these up properly.
Yes, unfortunately, since I bought black, the residue is black. I was meaning to buy white. I thought all sealant is white, isn't it? Why would you want black sealant? Why? Not paying attention is my punishment. So we're going to glue on the front deck today. Yay! What we have to do first is clamp it down. And then I've got these two alignment holes right here, but we need to pre-drill the holes along all the areas that we can't clamp. Nice gloves.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're just going to pop this on. Hopefully it'll all be right. Poor little thing. We're going to start with this clamp. Maybe we should clamp him somewhere just to make him feel good. This is the only clamp left. All the other clamps are in use. Well, thanks for watching, and why don't you join us next time when we do the same thing with these side deck pieces here. Get them all fit and glued down. And if you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe so you can see more building of this boat. And possibly at some point in the future other boat related content like sailing this boat. But for now, and the next little while, it'll be building this boat. But presumably, since you've watched all the way this far into a boat building video, you're probably into boat building. So like, watch it. What do you want from me? Like and subscribe.